Welcome to this video. In here I'm going to walk through a chi-square practice with you. A school administrator wants to know whether participation in extracurricular activities is independent of students' grade level. A random sample of students was surveyed, and the results are summarized below. So the column right here are the grade levels, and the rows right here means the two choices were given, participate or not participate. At the 0.05 significance level, can we say that participation in extracurricular activities is independent of grade level? So this is a chi-square test for independence. Therefore, we're going to start by listing the hypotheses. Our null hypothesis will be grade level and extracurricular activity participation are independent. And our alternative hypothesis will be grade level and extracurricular activity participation are dependent. So the name of the procedure is chi-square test of independence. Checking the conditions below. Is this a simple random sample? It is, right here. And the data are counts? Yes, those are all categorical variables. And we're gonna get the matrix for the expected values of this table. So what we're gonna do is first go into your calculator. If you're using a TI-84, please follow me. Hit stat and go into number 1, edit, put all of those numbers in, and you will go into second, x to the negative 1, above is that matrix in blue, and you're gonna go into edit, hit number 1 again, and change the table to 4 times 2, and you will enter those numbers again into this matrix, and you're gonna hit second mode to quit into the blank page, and go into second stat, go into stat, not second, and go into test, and scroll all the way down to x-square test, which has a letter C in front of it. Hit enter, and you will see observed and expected. Put matrix A and B into there. Mine has default in there, and you just hit calculate, and there you will get all of the values for chi-square and p-values. And those are the things that we'll need for step 3. So save that for a second. So how do you get those numbers right here? What you're going to do is go into second x to the negative 1 again, go into edit and hit second for matrix 4, copy all of the numbers down. You can see that even though we didn't do anything for matrix B, after we do the chi-square test for matrix A and B, the calculator automatically saved the data into matrix A and did the expected values for each in matrix B. And all of those values in this matrix are greater than 5, therefore chi-square model applies. Moving on to step 3, we're gonna write the numbers we found previously in here, the chi-square, the p-value, and degrees of freedom. Remember, degrees of freedom is column minus 1 times row minus 1. Since we have 4 columns, 4 minus 1 times 2 rows times 1, we will get 3. And here's how you graph the chi-square model. First of all, the highest point of this curve, the peak of this curve is, let me refresh it a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay, so the chi-squared is the number right here, and the peak of this curve is degrees of freedom minus 1. So we already know that degrees of freedom is 3. We will use 3 minus 1 gives us 2. And we will shade the region to the right of 4.83, which is the chi-square, and we will write our conclusion. Since p equal to 0.1844, which is greater than alpha equal to 0.05, we failed to reject null hypothesis, meaning we cannot say that there is a difference in extracurricular activity participation between the grade levels. And that's all we need for this question, and I hope this little chi-square practice review help you summarized all of the informations again, and especially the little details on every step, and hope you enjoy the show.